Gino. Welcome to Dazzle TV. Today I'm just gonna do a walk and talk. I'm here at what used to be Clark Air Base in the Philippines. Now it's called the Clark Development Corporation. I was gonna do a video by the parade grounds because that's a familiar place for people that used to be stationed here at Clark. But they're having Zumba and they had really loud music. So I decided to just do a walk and talk and see if some of these areas look familiar to some of the viewers. I know a Bicentennial Park, I see a sign, and then the housing area. This used to be a housing area. And then right here on the right, this used to be the 13th Air Force headquarters. Those are white buildings right there, but now I think they're the headquarters for the CDC. And you can see here there's a bike path, and I've noticed that here at Clark, since I've been here, they have a lot of these bike paths all over Clark, so you can pretty much ride your bicycle. Really nice. And same thing at the parade grounds, they have a track, a running track. And right there, straight ahead, looks like condominiums. That used to be not here. You know, those are new things here at Clark. I just wanted to do a walk and talk there again as part of the 13th Air Force headquarters building on the right. This week I had an appointment at Medical City Clark, and I just wanted to talk about how medical appointments here in the Philippines work. Unlike in the States, in the United States, when you have, like, let's say you have a doctor's appointment at 10 o'clock. In the United States, you're the only one slotted at that 10 o'clock appointment. Sometimes the doctor can get delayed seeing you if the patient before you, like let's say the 9:30 or the 9:45 gets extended. But as hospital staff, we used to tell the person that, hey, doctor's running a little late, he might not be able to see you till about 10:15. So, you know, just as a courtesy to the patient. Here in the Philippines, the way it works here is they will schedule everybody for a doctor's appointment. If the doctor is scheduled to arrive at 10 a.m., they'll schedule everybody that calls or wants a doctor's appointment that day. They will all schedule them for 10 a.m. So like when I show up for my 10 a.m. appointment, there could be like a dozen people on the waiting room waiting already, and we all have a 10 a.m. appointment. And what happens, since I've been coming to medical appointments here in the Philippines, what will happen too is the doctor is scheduled to arrive at 10. They never show up on time. I mean, you'll be lucky if they're an hour late. Sometimes they're 2 to 3 hours late because they also schedule other appointments with other hospitals, or they could be in surgery. So a lot of times you'll be waiting there in the waiting room with like a dozen people for a 10 o'clock, and the doctor will show up at 12. And then once they start seeing patients, you might be patient number 8 or patient number 9. So it could be a while. It could be a long wait, you know. So that's something I just wanted to share, because that way when you get a medical appointment here in the Philippines, you at least know what to expect, you know. At least you're not gonna be like, what's going on? Because like the first time it happened to me, that's exactly how I felt. I was like, what's going on? I thought my appointment was at 10. So just keep that in mind. I've been here now at Angeles City for 5 days, and it hasn't rained here. I mean, in Aklan province where I came from, December and January, it pretty much rained the whole time. So it looks like we're starting to get good weather now, since it's February now. So that's a good sign. At least now we're getting some sunshine. There's a sign there for Bicentennial Park. That was a popular park here when I was stationed here till 1991, when we got evacuated out of here. A lot of picnics, a lot of squadron picnics. People go there to celebrate parties and things like that. So I'm recognizing some buildings at least. It's not all looking foreign to me. And right there on the left, I can see some of the old base housing. Those that used to be the base housing here in when it used to be Clark Air Base. I remember these base housing area here. So some of you that got stationed here before at Clark Air Base, you might recognize this housing area. Like this one is housing 1520. Looks like a townhouse, or like, yeah, looks like there's a garage area there. 1520. Sign there says Clark Polytechnic, Clark Water and Housing Area. So this used to be a part of base housing here at Clark. What's amazing here is like these trees are really gigantic trees, overgrown trees. I mean, I remember seeing this even back in the day when I was stationed here. That right there is again part of what used to be base housing here at Clark Air Base, and you can tell it's like multiple units in one building. It's like a townhouse. My sister from Houston, Texas, she will be here arriving in the Philippines sometime in February 20. And then I got her tickets to fly to Boracay, so we can spend Dazzle and I can spend 4 days with her in Boracay Island. So that should be fun. I haven't seen my sister in a long time. There's a sign that says Clark Air Base, Bicentennial Park and Recreation Area, 1976. So this Bicentennial Park has been here since 1976. More base housing. You can see more base housing in that area. Also, our friend Robbie from Rhode Island, he'll be here. He's arriving Kalibo on March 1st, so we're gonna pick him up in the airport, and he's gonna stay in Boracay for a month. So it should be a lot of fun when Robbie gets here. And then our friend Gray, he's supposed to come to Asia sometime this summer, so hopefully we can time some vacation time with our good friend Gray while he is in Asia. So lots of things scheduled for Dazzle and I this coming summer. And summer here, normally the first week of March is what's considered the start of summer here. Usually the kids, by the first week of March, they'll be finishing their school, so they'll start their summer vacation. I mean, this is a really nice park. Even now, it's I remember having many picnics here. Even our squadron picnics were held here at Bicentennial Park. Now, you know, people still use it for same thing, picnic, family picnics. And the base housing, actually, they look, you know, pretty well kept, you know, for being that the base was just down here in 1991. And I'm sure this summer Liana's gonna spend time with us. Like you can see here on the bike path, a lot of people using this bike path, running path. Hello. Morning, Clark. Morning. These trees are just amazing to look at. I mean, they're like giant trees here at Bicentennial Park. Really nice area here at Clark. You can see it's like even the condos you can see they're by these overgrown trees. And I see the name of the condo is The Sharp. More base housing area and more bikers. There's a lot of bikers. Morning. Morning. Really nice place to bike because you don't have to worry about cars.
Shout out po. Shout out.
This is Bicentennial Park again, and I'm just like amazed how big these trees are. Really nice. That pavilion right there, when I was stationed here at Clark, we used to hold hospital picnics here. Really nice park here. Again, the base housing area right there. You can still see the numbers of the houses. So if any of you lived here, I might be filming your base housing. Like this one, I see it says building 1512 is the unit. And there's 1513, housing 1513. And there's the housing unit, a duplex. And some of the units, there's people living in it. I could see a SUV right there. This is building 2125, and reading here it says originally completed in 1913, Charlie's Corns Canteen was located in the basement, Post Exchange on the first floor, theater and gymnasium on the second floor. The Japanese forces used this building for various offices, and after World War II it became the 13th U.S. Air Force Command Post and Operations Center until they pulled out in 1991. And now this building right here is the Clark Development Corporation Corporate Center. That's what it's called now. Building 2125. This building is building 2122. It's now the office of the president, CEO of Clark Development Corporation. But this used to be the commanding officer post, originally constructed in 1921 as a 4-lane bowling alley and subsequently became the post commander's office. During the Japanese occupation, it continued to be used as an office by high-ranking Japanese officers. After World War II, it became the office of the 13th Air Force Commander by the U.S. Facility Commander until the Americans pulled out in 1991. This is where the base commander used to have his office here when it used to be Clark Air Base in the Philippines. And right across from it is the flagpole. And the flagpole I remember because we had many retreats, change of command ceremonies, promotion ceremonies were held at this parade grounds right in front of the flagpole here. Thank you for watching.
We'll see you in the next video.